What if I told you the best version of yourself is out there waiting for you? You've just got to unlock it. You may then ask, well, how do I unlock the best version of myself? The only thing you need to do is tune into the right frequency. That's right, today's video is going to be all about frequency. We're going to talk about how it works and how you can increase it so that you can attract exactly all the things that you've been desiring in your life. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video at Renewable Mind. My name is Damien and this channel is for those people who don't want to be average, for those people who strive to be a little bit better each and every single day. This channel is going to provide you with the building blocks. We're going to break down not only the science, but the spirituality behind ways that you can improve your life so that you can become your best self. Everyone deserves to be their best self. Everyone deserves to take a personal journey of growth, improvement, and that's what this channel is dedicated for. And today we are going to be talking about the power of frequency. When we talk about frequency, we are talking about it's how your own energy vibrations that are produced from within inside you are then interacting with the rest of the cosmos before coming back to you. You don't need to pick up a textbook to understand that you and the world that we live in is made completely of energy. So it only makes sense that by increasing your own frequency, by tuning in to the exact frequency that you want to be aligning with, the universe is only going to bring those things to you. So when we're talking about frequency in the metaphorical sense, frequency is used metaphorically to describe the vibrational quality of your energy field. This energy field is shaped by your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and consciousness. So a high frequency is states of love, joy, gratitude, peace, creativity. All those really rich, deep things in life is aligned with high frequency. While a low frequency state would be things like fear, anger, shame, scarcity, and despair. These are all the things that we want to stay away from, but a lot of these can be our default states. So we can see a few different frequency waves here, but the idea is that your energetic frequency acts like a magnet. You attract experiences, people, and opportunities that resonate with the vibration you're emitting. So this is what we're talking about, that magnetic push-pull of the frequency that you are putting out. You are also putting out into the universe, and it is coming back to you in the same manner. So frequency as a state of being. When people are talking about frequency, they're really pointing to the quality of consciousness that you inhabit. It's not just about feeling good for a moment. It's about the baseline vibration of your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Think of it less as a switch you flip and more of a field you cultivate. Your frequency is the invisible atmosphere you carry within you, and it shapes what can grow in your life. We need to have conscious thoughts of higher frequency emotions in order for us to have higher frequency actions as well. So let's go over some analogies for you to consider in order for you to understand exactly how frequency works in the universe so that you can apply these same principles and use them within your own frequency. So with quantum resonance, for example, in physics, resonance happens when one vibrating object causes another to vibrate at the same frequency. So if you're vibrating at scarcity, you resonate with experiences of lack. If you're vibrating at abundance, you resonate with opportunities, synchronicities, and people who reflect that state. So this is not just new age mumbo jumbo. This is physics. If you can vibrate at a specific level, you can cause other objects within your vicinity to vibrate at the same level. Frequency is very much tied to things like manifestation, and it's the resonance in action. You don't pull things to you. You become the tuning fork that makes them inevitable. So it's not about out there desiring to have something, trying to grasp things. You want to vibrate at a certain frequency, and those things are going to be naturally drawn back to you. But the best analogy of all to think of frequency within yourself is to think of tuning a radio. So imagine your life is a radio. Every station represents a different reality. One might be filled with stress and struggle, another with peace and prosperity. So if you're tuned in to 88.1 FM, for example, which is full of fear, doubt, lack, you'll hear static and drama. That's all you're going to get. That's all you're going to receive on your frequency if that's what you are emitting. But on the opposite end of the scale, if you shift to 101.5 FM, gratitude, joy, love, suddenly the music is clear, uplifting, and inspiring. So this is the best analogy for you to think of in terms of the frequency you're emitting. If you are tuning into a specific radio station, just like everyone else, you are going to be hearing the same things. They're all going to be hearing the same things. But if you happen to tune yourself at a higher frequency, you're going to be put on a different wavelength and therefore having a better experience. So the best way, of course, to end this video is with everyday ways to increase your own frequency. Number one is shift your inner playlist. So we're just talking about it before, the analogy of a radio. Imagine your mind is like Spotify. If you keep replaying sad or angry tracks, your mood sinks. But when you switch to uplifting songs, your energy rises. So something you can do at home from day to day to shift your inner playlist is notice your mental playlist. And if you're finding yourself being very self-critical, very negative, give yourself affirmations instead. Positive affirmations like, I'm learning a little every day. Start telling yourself that every single day instead of being so self-critical. Number two, gratitude as a frequency booster. So gratitude is like Wi-Fi. It's invisible, but it connects you to everything you want. Without it, you're offline. Gratitude is so important for so many reasons. Not only in terms of increasing your frequency, but being grateful for the things you have is definitely going to improve your life on every single level. So a good little practice you can do to learn to be more grateful is at the end of every single day, write 3 things down that happened throughout the day that you were grateful for. Now, these could be something so very, very small. You could even be something as small as maybe you had a stranger smile at you. Maybe you had a good conversation with a work colleague. Maybe you had a great cup of coffee that day. Writing things down that you are grateful for on a daily basis will rewire your brain to think more positively, which will give you a more positive outlook on life. Number 3 is move your body, move your energy. So think of your body as a pond. If the water is still too long, it stagnates. Movement stirs it up, keeps it fresh and alive. Once again, just like gratitude, being more physically active is only ever going to be a good thing for you and your body. Maybe dancing to a playlist while making dinner for that evening, or just stretching in the morning a little bit, taking a walk in nature when you've got the chance, having joyful movements, moving your body in a joyful way does a great job of shaking off low frequency, and it's going to lift your frequency higher. Mindful consumption. This one, I think, for me personally, is the best one on this list. So your mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant, whether it be movies, conversations, social media, those things will grow. If you feed it weeds, for example, weeds will take over. If you feed it flowers and beauty blossoms. So you need to start doing this right now. You need to start curating your inputs. Start choosing things like uplifting podcasts, inspiring books, and start surrounding yourself with people who energize you, not drain you. Just like the law of gravity is the law of you are who you surround yourself with. Number 5, presence is power. So imagine you're trying to watch a movie while constantly rewinding or fast forwarding. You'd miss the story. That's what living in the past or future does. I was reading a study just the other day. With 85% of our waking thoughts, our waking hours, our thoughts are stuck in either past or future. We are very rarely in the moment. We are very rarely thinking about the task at hand, what we're doing in the moment with the present moment. We are spending far too much time thinking about previous mistakes, thinking about previous issues, or thinking about thoughts of the future. We need to learn to be more present. So you need to start anchoring yourself in the present moment. You can do this with simple little hacks like breathing deeply. Notice your surroundings. If you are in nature, for example, start touching things. Tangible items can help your mind stay in the moment. And the last one, acts of kindness. So kindness is like tossing a pebble into a pond. The ripples far extend beyond the initial splash. The energy you give out circles back. So just like when you chuck a rock, the energy from that rock hitting the water, not only does it expand, but it also comes back to you. That is exactly what happens when you use kindness. So you can start doing small things. You can start smiling at strangers. You can send random kind messages to your friends and family. You can simply help someone else out without actually expecting anything in return. Not only does it instantly increase your frequency, it elevates you as a person, but it also makes you feel very good as well. So that is going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, if you learned something new today, please hit that like button. If you want to be watching one of my 3 new weekly videos that I'm doing each and every single week, trying to increase people's perspectives, trying to make people more emotionally aware, then you can hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I appreciate you all watching, and I'll see you in here next time at Renewable Mind.